All right, so let's move around. Let's head over to the AFC East. We'll go to the AFC East. All right, so for me, I got the Patriots coming dead last. And I am not kind to the Patriots at all. I've got the Patriots with a 1-16 record.
God, dude.
Yeah, I am not kind. Tyler, I'm not very kind to you either. I've got the Bills in third place with a 9-8 record. I got the Bills starting off like 0-4. Genuinely, I do.
Man.
Just losing games, like losing some games they shouldn't lose kind of situation. That's what I think is going to happen with Buffalo. I have that with another team here in a bit too. I have the Jets in second place with 11-6 record, and the Dolphins in first, also with 11-6. They just won by the tiebreaker. Jets and the Dolphins both make the playoffs for me. Jets at the 4 seed. Dolphins at the 4 seed. Jets at the 7 seed. Jesus Christ, I can't talk. So that's what I've got. Shane, let me go ahead and shout his out so I don't forget it. Has the Patriots at 6-11, also a lot more generous than me. And then across the board, he has 11-6 for all 3 of the other teams and making the playoffs for all 3 teams. He has the Bills winning the division and then being the 2nd seed in the AFC, the Dolphins with the 5 seed, and the Jets with the 6 seed. All 11-6.
That is very shocking to me. I also have the Patriots coming in dead last with a record of 3-14. The Bills I have coming in third with a 5-12 record, losing their first 5 games. Then I have the Jets barely missing the playoffs at 10-7. But the Miami Dolphins winning with a record of 10-7, but they get in because of the tiebreaker.
Okay.
As the 4 seed.
Yeah. What'd you say for the Bills?
5-12.
Man, you are more cruel to the Bills than I am.
I think this year will be an extreme eye-opening year for the Bills. I'm sorry, Tyler, but Josh Allen is not the answer.
Oh, that's a take.
I think he could be an answer for another team. I just do not think he fits in Buffalo anymore.
Tyler, what's your take on that?
I mean, you know how I felt about Josh in Buffalo, you know.
That's your guy.
He fits Buffalo like perfect. Like everything about Buffalo is Josh, you know. But you know, it is what it is. It's kind of like Dak in Dallas, you know. He's gonna be there for the rest of his career. I mean, this is what it is, you know.
Unfortunately, to some.
Well, to some, Josh in Buffalo is unfortunate too. So.
Listen, after this season, you guys are either going to be trying to ship Josh Allen or you guys will be firing Sean McDermott.
Oh yeah, Sean gone.
Yeah, I feel like if you guys don't make the playoffs, he's gone. Is he gone no matter what to you, or is it just if he doesn't make the playoffs?
It depends on who's available. You know,
Urban Meyer's available.
It's kind of like a James Franklin situation. You know,
who else?
You're not gonna fire him if you can't upgrade him. You know.
Man, you know what would be just like the ultimate like plot twist and the ultimate like just like it's just twist of fate if you guys get freaking like Bill Belichick. That would just like the record that he's got against you guys, like that would just be the ultimate plot twist. It's like now Bill Belichick introducing head coach of the Buffalo Bills.
I don't know, man. He's too busy sneaking out of ex-cheerleaders' houses nowadays.
I thought that was his girlfriend.
Yeah. Well,
something like that.
Air quotes around girlfriend.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I agree, but I thought it was his girlfriend.
He's a sugar daddy. Let's be real here.
Yeah, I know he is.
He's a sugar granddaddy.
I mean, basically, yeah. All right, Tyler. Well, what about you, man? How do you have this division playing out? The division of your Buffalo Bills.
Let me see. Hang on. Okay. Coming in last, you know, New England Patriots. Obviously, fuck them. I hope they go 2-15 for the rest of their existence. I don't give a shit. But I got them going. 5-12. You know, I'm not too petty, but you know, still gotta have the 12 in there.
Yeah.
In third, assuming Aaron Rodgers plays longer than 35 seconds, they're gonna go 9-8
Ooh.
and come in third.
Ooh. Okay.
I thought it was a pretty good number. And coming in second, also with a 9-8 record, is this man's team right here, the Buffalo Bills, with that 5-year streak. I'm pretty sure it's 5-year streak of winning the East being snapped. And then coming in first, obviously Miami Dolphins, 11-6. I don't know why, you know. Buffalo's not gonna have it. I definitely don't want the Jets to have it because I know a Jets fan and he's pretty obnoxious. So Miami Dolphins, fuck them. Let's go.
You guys think the Dolphins make that jump as playoff threat this time around if they make the playoffs?
You son of a bitch! I was about to ask that.
I mean, I don't know.
That's what I was gonna see. Is like, you know, is this the year we finally see them make that jump? I mean, they've gone to the playoffs twice with Mike McDaniel, but they haven't been able to get over that hump. You know,
they're usually pretty injured by the time the playoffs are around too. Like everyone is really banged up by that point.
Yeah. I mean, Tua just got paid. I mean, they've still got a solid secondary, just solid defense in general. They got weapons, you know, running backs, wide receivers across the board. I mean, they've got the team. You know, is this the year we finally see them take a jump? But also, like, is this the year? Like, is Aaron Rodgers going to stay healthy, and is Aaron Rodgers going to play to the same form that he did, you know, in Green Bay? You know, that's also the question.
Miami really strikes me as the AFC's version of the San Francisco 49ers, where they have a plethora of talent on both sides of the ball. They are a Super Bowl caliber team.
Mm-hmm.
But they just can't get over that last little hump to win a Super Bowl for some reason. They have everything. They have the coaching staff. They have the players. They got everything that they possibly need to win a Super Bowl. But then they get to the playoffs and just mess it up because mainly injuries and horrible playoff coaching.
Hmm. I mean, you 100% like hit it on the head, and you know, at least in San Fran's case, at least they can make it to the Super Bowl. You know, unlike
True,
unlike Miami, but like I feel like as time goes on, for that coaching staff for Mike McDaniel, it's just the more experience that you get to be able to and take to the next level. I mean, it's also the same thing with Tua. We've seen Tua to continue to get better and better each year with Mike McDaniel. Right, and he's still got his weapons. He's still got his team. Tyreek has no plans to leave. You got Waddle. You got some good running backs between. How do you pronounce that kid's last name? Because I know he corrected people on how to pronounce it. Is it Arcane or Arcane? He corrected people on how to pronounce it.
I thought it was Arcane.
Arcane. I don't remember. And then you have the other guy. What was his name? He was a good fantasy stud. Shit, we gotta get our fantasy. Yeah, Morster. Thank you. All right, we gotta get our fantasy draft going.
Gets injured all the time. It feels like.
Yeah. I mean, like, I want to believe this is that this could be the year they finally kind of take it over the next level. So, like, looking at me and my predictions, I do have them losing to the Colts week 7, the Bills week 9, the Rams week 10, the Packers 13, the Jets 14, and the Texans 15. And then beating a team like the 49ers week 16. Like, I think that they're going to be able to win some big games this year. Yeah, but they're also going to be losing some big games they need to win, too. Beat the Jets the last week, which I'm projecting to kind of be obviously a pretty solid matchup to win the division with how mine plays out. I want to believe they can take it to the next level. Just like I want to believe the Jets can actually be the team that they're poised to be as long as Aaron Rodgers stays healthy and plays to the extent that we expect them. But I do agree that I think we're going to see a wake up year for Buffalo. We're going to see a different team this year. That I don't feel like they've done really anything to help Josh out since losing Stephon Diggs. I mean, I just don't like they've really kind of screwed him over in that regard. But I don't know. We'll see how that one goes on that front. But I think we can all just collectively agree the Patriots are going to stink. They are going to stink. I think everyone can agree to that. What's up, Ricky?
I think the Patriots are going to win the division. Anyways,
Relax.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, yeah, it's going to be tough for the Patriots this year. There's no doubt about it. I'll reveal my schedule and stuff like that when I get back to the house. I just left the open house. I had 19 students visit an hour and a half, so not too bad, I guess.
Shout out. I also want to shout something out. Just the timing on this is impeccable. So you join, right? I'm finishing my train of thought. I address you, right? The moment you start talking, I had our ticker on the bottom have the words come across saying, "Will Ricky say something to get us canceled today? Stay tuned to find out." Literally as you start talking, that's what pops up on the ticker.
Now, I will say this much. I have tried to be careful with my words. A lot of it, as far as like getting canceled goes, because now the situation that I'm in now, as far as like my responsibility as a teacher and as a coach, I have to lean back on some of that stuff.
You got to cut it back some.
I'm just saying, I can't call people out like I used to could, as far as like, some of the things that they've done. Deshaun Watson, for example. So no. So that you're going to get the much more relaxed version of me, unless something just is completely dumb. I'm not going to go off and cuss people out anymore. Nothing like that. Can't do anything like that anymore. But it's okay. It's okay. That Ricky is going to go away for a while, and that's okay. That's okay.
Until draft time.
Yeah, until draft time, basically.
Especially if we get sheep drawn again. That was hilarious.
Oh my God. Dude. Tyler's drawings was amazing, dude. That was absolutely top tier. That's a mainstay. That's one of the best ideas. That was still top to bottom. ATFS or Sparky 3. That's still one of the greatest episodes we've ever done. Like hands down. Like that show was legendary. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, it's the drive nights are probably my favorite. My favorite shows that we do, and then of course when we're doing predictions and stuff like that for the year, that also that's also my favorite time. A lot of it is just because, like I said, we don't pretend like we know exactly what's going to happen. We don't pretend like we know. We're not one of those people who are on the football field every single day talking to coaches and everything like that. But it's just funny when you have normal young men who love the sport who outpredict those who are on the field every single day. It's just hilarious.
Facts. That's why A Terrible Football Show was the best name that I came up with for the show, because it was just like, we'd have no idea what we're talking about. We just want to talk. We just be talking, as Tyler says. Like, I just be talking, man. Yeah. Shout out to Tyler's Buffalo hamster drawing he's got there. Jesus Christ, Bubba. Look at that thing. That thing's a beauty. You gotta hang that thing behind you.
Hey, I've had this thing, I don't know how long, and I just realized there's words in here that says a recreation of Josh Allen's Buffalo. ML. Or MU.
Wow.
I mean, it's fancy. I need to hang her up somewhere.
You need to hang that up behind you.
Well, come next week, I think I'm gonna have a little bit more happening behind me, but
Hey,
I just threw stuff.
The garage is a work in progress. This man's out here in his garage, doesn't even have AC. He's just got a fan going. Are you struggling?
I got two fans.
Are you struggling?
If I get a little too hot, I'll dip my head in the deep freeze. I might be gone for a minute or two.
Be real here. You have a better setup than I do.
Hey, hang on.
Yeah, that's true. Jacob and his camper.
It's the camper era, it's a new era.
Yeah. The era of the Jacob camper.
Yeah.
That's unfortunately short-lived.
Yep.
That's neither here nor there, though. Yeah.
We'll definitely see. For the AFC East, I have the New England Patriots. Yes, the New England Patriots going 1-16
Yay,
this
me
year,
too.
being the worst, being tied for the worst team in the NFL. Their one lonely win is at Chicago, Week 10.
Damn.
I'm joking, by the way. I am joking. I'm only joking. The one and only win I have is their home game against Seattle in Week 2. Everybody else I have a loss on.
Disrespectful.
Their schedule to me is really, really tough.
Yeah, it is. Can't believe you
I have
even
the
say
Bills
that.
going. I have the Bills going 4-13. I have the Dolphins and the Jets, which I'm buying into the Jets for whatever reason. The one thing with the Jets though is I'm banking that they're going to get Devontae Adams eventually.
Oh, that'd be
This could all
sick.
change, and so that's I'm banking on that because I think he will fit in well with Aaron Rodgers. Obviously, he'll fit in well with Aaron Rodgers, but I'm not buying this crap that the Jets are having beef right now. I'm not buying it one bit. I think Rodgers has one more. I think Rodgers has one more left in the tank with him. Because of the tiebreaker, I have the Jets and the Dolphins both going 13-4 because of the tiebreaker. The Jets will have the tiebreaker with the 3 seed.
Damn.
Boy.
All right. Well, I had the Patriots at 3-14, the Bills at 5-12, the Jets missing the playoffs at 10-7, and the Dolphins winning the division at 10-7 as the 4 seed.
Patriots 1-16, Bills 9-8, Jets 11-6, and Dolphins 11-6. That's what I had lined up.
It's gonna be a really, really top heavy division and a really top heavy conference this year for the AFC. Not many. Of course, obviously, I've got 3 teams. In the West, not the West, but the North winning. But that's about it. Everybody else is going to be a sole division winner making the playoffs.